Sade Spence here at Teaneck Cinemas for the Northeast Film Festival. I'm here with Elisabeth. You had Falling to Pieces.
Yes.
Now, you wore many hats for this project. Can you break it down, which roles you were playing for it?
Yeah, so I am the producer, I'm the casting director, and I was the lead actress in Falling to Pieces.
I mean, you're balancing a lot. And it was a really emotional kind of roller coaster of a piece. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the film is about a young widow who seeks out her dead husband's organ recipients, and it doesn't go very well. So our goal was to really show sort of the roller coaster of grief, how it can be sort of insane and hyper and a little crazy and then also devastating at the same time.
Yeah, and there was like some moments of, somebody even brought it up in the Q&A, that there's some moments where it's easily, you're wanting to cry, it's like a tearjerker, and the next second you're laughing.
Yeah.
Now, was that because it was a truncated piece, or was this just, happened of writing?
No, we had our writer, co-director, and my co-producer, Chris Connolly, is an unbelievable, amazing talent, and from the first draft that existed, he really wanted both of those worlds, and you just switch from both of those worlds, because that's kind of the journey of grief, where you're devastated and you're crying, and then you just realize how insane it is and you start laughing. And so we really wanted to play with that world. We always talked about it being a black comedy, and some of that's because we're both Irish.
And you projected a lot of raw emotion in the piece. We saw you, bawling your eyes out. Where do you dig into? Where's that dark place to actually bring that out on screen so many times? How do you do that?
I just have a vast well to pull from, fortunately or unfortunately. I really do. So I don't know whether it's lucky.
It's great that you can turn it around and pour it into a piece that can show that kind of emotion for people who may have lost someone.
Exactly. That stuff was actually the easiest part for me. The comedy was a little trickier. I never know whether that's landing, but the raw emotion is a little easier for me.
Okay, awesome. Can you tell us a little bit about where the film is going? Is it on a tour now, or distribution?
Yeah, so we've been accepted to over 25 film festivals at this point in time. The next up is Catalina, and I'm not sure. I never know when things are announced, so I'm not sure.
Which other ones you can say?
Which other ones I can say or not, but we might be in wine country shortly, and we're working on distribution. We're also figuring out whether it could have a second life as a different length as well.
So, feature?
Maybe.
Okay. I mean, what do you think would go into possibly, if you are making it into a feature? What kind of work would go into that? How would you manage your hats?
Well, first would be the script. We're working on the script, so that's I don't know. I'm like, this is a fingers crossed moment, so we don't know. But we had a 45-page script at one point in time, so right.
Well,
so
either way, I mean, that's great to hear that it could be worked into something else, and then you've also got some nominations.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's exciting. That's such a great honor to have today. And even just, coming out, we're so excited to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Sade.
Make sure you see Falling to Pieces.